Looking at this motorcycle helmet headset, it can be used to listen to music while you're out on your motorcycle or wearing a helmet. It can also be used for communication if other people in your party have a headset like these or something similar. I wanted to go over everything you get in the box, show you the installation process, connect it up through my phone, and just show you how it all works. It comes packaged in this box here. You get some simple instructions. Inside you get two different microphone options. You have the headphones that'll connect inside a helmet. Then you've got some other pieces just to help with the installation. Some Velcro with the sticky on the back. And some adhesive so that you can attach the headphones inside of a helmet. You also get the charging cable. You have two different options for mounting this to a helmet. You've got this sticky piece, which you can just attach to the outside of a helmet. And then this just slides on with those two little brackets onto it. Or you can use this clamp style that's included, as well as the Allen key. And basically it just wraps around the outside of the helmet. And then you tighten those bolts up just to pinch it against the helmet. As you can see with this helmet, it's got some contour here. So this one doesn't quite fit as nice as I'd like it to. But for demonstration, I'll get this connected on here and show you how it works. So I've got this clamped on the bottom here now. You can see it kind of overhangs a little bit there. And then the communication piece just snaps down onto it. You plug in the headphones and those will be routed into the helmet. And this is what the bracket looks like attached to the helmet. So you just slide this down, and then to remove it, it's got this little tab on the top you need to pull up because that hooks on right here. And that's what it looks like attached to the helmet. You can see it kind of sticks out a little ways. Then you've got this wire that comes off the bottom here that connects into a USB-C. There's also another one here. This is where you charge. And this splits off into three different pieces. That's for each headphone and for the microphone to plug into. So depending on the inside of your helmet, you have a couple of different options. You've got this piece of Velcro that is double-sided. So if you have something that this can adhere to inside of your helmet, then you can use this to attach the speaker to, and then this would just attach somewhere in the helmet if there was something that it could grab onto. Now it's kind of hard to see inside the helmet here. I'll pull out the cheek pad a little bit, but I don't have anything to connect the headphone to, so I'm going to have to use one of these other pads that just have. So what I'm doing now is just running the wires back here behind the padding. Now I'm just using these little sticky pieces, putting it right in down here where the speaker can attach right in front of my ear. So you should be able to see now I've got the speaker Velcroed in there. Then you just have the cable running out here that you can plug right back in here. I routed the microphone up to the front here, and you have the two different options. This would be something more useful for like a modular helmet where the front piece comes up, and so you always have this in front of your mouth if you're riding around with the piece up in the air. Or you have this style, which would work better for the helmet that I'm using. Again, it just has a little Velcro piece on the back. It'll plug in right here, and then I can just use another adhesive piece to attach it on the inside here. Then I can just detach the cheek pad here and hide the wires underneath it. So to use this, you've got your power button on the back here, and then you've got a knob here that just twists both directions, and then you can also push to turn on and off music and a few other features. You can also check the battery level by just turning the knob while you're holding the power button, and it'll give you an audible read of how much power is left. Connecting it's super easy, just like any other Bluetooth device. You just go into pairing mode and then look for the name of the device and connect to it. If you are riding with someone that also has the same device, You can connect the two of them for communication. Now, I don't have another one of these to test this with, but just wanted you to know that it is an option. As you can see, you can connect multiple devices together just by syncing them all up at the same time. You can also perform calls like you would with any other Bluetooth device through your phone or use Siri. While you're listening to music, you can just push the button to play and pause the music. You can also share your music with another device. So if you have someone riding on the back of your motorcycle, you both want to be listening to the same music, you can do that. There's also an FM function and 3 different EQ modes that you can switch between. As I mentioned, I don't have another device to test this with, but it does say that it can pair with other brand devices as well. So I've got some music playing through here. You can see it's turned on here. You've got an LED on the outside. You can then control the start and stop of the music just by pushing the button here. The music actually is pretty loud when your head is in the helmet. So overall, I think these are a pretty good option. I'd love to get another set and try out the communication between the two, but just being able to listen to music or answer a phone call while I'm on a ride is going to be a great option. Being able to just pop this off, take off the top here, run it inside and charge it, easily attach it back to the helmet. Just super convenient. The audio sounds pretty good as well for phone calls or for just listening to music. I feel like this is a good value for someone that just wants to have some communication or the ability to listen to music in their headphones. I was sent this over to make this video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful.